In today's paid Kickstarter preview, I want to introduce you to Kor Hadar, an expansive 5e dark fantasy setting explored through a 350-plus page setting book and an accompanying novel. Yes, a full novel. Kor Hadar brings a lot of innovation to your table, including a unique game mechanic system called the Aethereus system, in which through sacrifice your character will transform through 3 stages, becoming an extremely powerful embodiment of your chosen god's power. The system also includes new associated feats and fighting styles and celestial challenges for characters from level 4 to 20. Of course, there's a brand new setting in the Colossal Kingdoms with a rich history and a diverse culture. These come with new races, including the Excellence of Vampires, the Moonlit Sire, the Sunscar Nomads, and the Terra Whisperers. And new thematic subclasses like the Mark of the Primrose Fighter, the Shadow Sun Paladin, the Seer Bearer Sorcerer, and the Blood Pendant Druid. There's a new spell and item combination system that lets you harmonize your abilities with yourself or your allies to produce even greater results. You can even acquire grotesque familiars with customizable mechanics to accompany your PCs in battle, plus a lot more. You can check out the full campaign at any time using that info icon up in the corner there or in the doohickey down below. They even have free playtest materials to take some of these new mechanics out for a test drive. So we're going to hit the highlights today as we take a closer look at Kor Hadar. In a world where magic weaves through the fabric of reality lies the enigmatic realm of Kor Hadar. At its heart pulse the colossal kingdoms, urbanized dominions brimming with ancient tales and political intrigue. Each of the 12 kingdoms a microcosm of grandeur. Some are enchanting territories secluded from the outer world. At the nucleus of these majestic kingdoms lies Rania, an ancient desert whispering the tales of the long-lost empire of Returnia. The endless sands, a solemn reminder that even the mightiest empires can crumble under the relentless march of time. Amidst the splendor stands Lucus Lenore, the tree of life, its sprawling branches a testament to the resilience and beauty of nature, casting long shadows over the mysteries that Kor Hadar harbors. Apertus, the sprawling empire where the veil between magic and science is but a whimsical whisper, reigns supreme. Here every dawn brings forth a tapestry of wonder and mystery. Yet as the day folds into night, a tangible darkness creeps across the land. In this realm, the laws of nature bend to the whims of those seated in the thrones of power. Hidden within the kingdom's veiled crevices, celestial entities lie in wait, their stories etched in the stars, awaiting the time to be told. Beyond the grandeur of the colossal kingdoms, diverse villages and enigmatic sites dot the expansive land, each with its own legend, whispering the ancient lore of Kor Hadar. You'll learn all about the realm of Kor Hadar in the 350-plus page 5e setting book, and you can do a deep lore dive with the accompanying novel, Tales of Timruan, Kurgan's Journal. So let's talk a little bit about the Aethereus system. Of course, keep in mind that like most Kickstarters, things will likely be changed or tweaked between the time of the launch of the campaign, when you're seeing this, and final delivery. As a character, you can form a bond of sorts with one of 12 godly influences in the world, and through sacrifice to them, you can gain new abilities, and get bonuses, and transform yourself. The first stage of this process is called Initial Favor. Once per short rest, when you make a certain kind of sacrifice, you can get a particular boon for 1 minute. For example, if you spill your own blood, you can get a bonus to attack rolls. If you burn some of your possessions, you can gain a +1 to any skill check. And if you donate some of your money, you can gain advantage on persuasion checks. Stage 2 is Divine Infusion. Here you start to physically and perhaps emotionally transform, and your sacrifices give you more powerful initial effects, but they also have lingering consequences that last for an hour. So for example, your blood sacrifices will now give you a whopping +4 to attack rolls for a minute, and then you'll have a lingering +1 to strength and a -1 to con for an hour. When you reach the final phase of Metamorphosis, the instant bonuses end. You can't use them forever, but you gain a permanent enhancement to your strength, your agility, your attack power, your defense, or your magical power. And that is just scratching the surface of this system. There is so much here, including those new subclasses, loads of new enemies, the spell combination system, new thematic fighting styles, the entirely new pantheon, 12 new gods for 12 kingdoms, all tied into the fighting styles and the new feats and the Aethereus system. It's all tied together. And the new quote-unquote grotesque familiars, of course, that are very customizable for you and your party. You can get a taste of some of it through their free playtest materials to see if Kor Hadar is right for your table. Now, let me take you through some of the various pledge tiers and add-ons because they developed quite a lot of cool accessories for this particular adventure. And as always, it's possible that things have changed by the time you're seeing this, so be sure you check out the main Kickstarter page and the Kickstarter updates for the latest information. You can get the main setting book as a PDF for $30. For $10 more, you can get the PDF of the main setting book and the novel, plus more digital goodies, including the fancy new character sheets, the map pack, and the STL file for a little statue of an in-game character, and the soundtrack if they reach that stretch goal. At $60, you can get all those digital goodies, plus the hardcover setting book. The starter set is $90, which includes the hardcovers for both the setting book and the novel, plus the fabric Kor Hadar world map, and some fancy printed character sheets, plus all the digital content from above. For $120, you can get the Dungeon Master set, which includes everything above, plus the Mayhem GM screen, city maps, and the art prints, the exact number of which will depend on how many stretch goals they reach, and metal pins for some of the main characters. The collector's edition is $240, which includes the special editions of the books in a nice struggler's box, plus card packs for spells and magic items, perfect for your spell and item combinations, a dice set and a pouch, 30 in-world documents, and the special Duality DM screen, plus the other material from above. Every good Kickstarter needs an all-in tier, and this one has it at $320. It adds on the music CD as a stretch goal, a magnetic deck box, a full pen set, a wooden dice box, both DM screens, and a Sword of Urem metal keychain, plus more. The other requirement for a fun Kickstarter is stretch goals, of course, and this one has a lot of them already. More maps, more subclasses, adventures, and dungeons, and more art, and new races, and even more pages for the setting book for even more content. And if you want to build your own pledge, everything is available as an add-on as well. I feel like it's always important to talk about Kickstarter as a platform because there are important things to keep in mind. It is not a store. You are funding the creation of a new project, so you don't get your loot immediately, and there's always a little degree of risk. They are targeting a shipping date of March 2024 for this project. Often the digital goods will go out sometime before the physical goods, but it varies by project. Shipping costs aren't included in the pledge amount, but will be charged 3 to 4 weeks after the end of the Kickstarter based on exactly how much will be in your box and where it's being delivered. There is a table on the main Kickstarter page with estimated shipping costs that you can check out. Now, this project is a brainchild of Erigo Studios and Tarek Ali Salik, who is bringing his homebrew setting to the masses for the first time. This is the first Kickstarter by the company, so I probed a little bit more about their history, the report having a strong background in product development and fulfillment in the paper, cardboard, and textile industry for many years, so a project like this should be right up their alley, but it's always best to be aware of the risks, so I always recommend reading through the project yourself and familiarizing yourself with the Kickstarter platform to make sure you feel comfortable with any project you decide to back. If you have any questions about the project, please leave them for me down below. If I don't know the answer, I'll reach out to the creators for you, though I imagine they'll probably be down in the comments section as well answering your questions, so go check it out. If you're new to me, my name is Theo, and we have our home, The Gallant Goblin, over on YouTube, where we review D&D and Pathfinder and other games, plus minis and maps and adventures and all sorts of things. You can find me on social media on one of these sites over here. And for now, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I will see you next time at The Gallant Goblin.